Good morning from the train. We are traveling from Bangalore to Hampi. We took an auto from Hospet to Hampi, and the first thing that you would realize is that Hampi does not arrive all at once. It reveals itself slowly. Today is the 11th of March. We are at Hampi. It is about 11 in the morning. We reached by Hampi Express to Hospet and then we've reached Hampi. We've checked in, changed, and now we are heading towards the Virupaksha temple. The Virupaksha temple is dedicated to Lord Shiva. It remains as one of the few places where worship never stopped, even after the fall of the empire in the 16th century at Hampi. The Bangali in us were so happy to see Proshenjit shooting here for his latest movie. It's a pinhole projection that reflects the towering Gopuram upside down. So one of the most exciting things about Virupaksha temple is the sight of Lakshmi. For those who do not know, Lakshmi is the elephant who resides inside the temple and she blesses you as well. Last time I could see her take her blessings, but this time she's gone for a bath in the river and it's almost an hour till when she'll be there. So unfortunately this time we missed her. The highlight of this trip, of course, was the fact that I was taking it with my parents. The beauty of Hampi is also beyond the grand structures. There are these many small temples which goes almost unnoticed. Many of them don't tell us stories of kings but of people. Market, where they stood, where they took their bath. And sometimes these are the stories that feel closer. Having a good guide is always a plus when you are at Hampi. In 1956, after the Battle of Talikota, this city was brought to the ground. What remains, what we see are fragments, but they don't really feel incomplete. They, to me, felt like they are paused. This is the Krishna temple of once. The main door is closed. So they say that Virupaksha is the only temple where worship still happens in Hampi. The rest are all ruins. This has a very Konark feel to it.
गैलरी डाल दी है मैडम इधर से।
पहले जा सकते थे।
हाँ जा सकते थे उधर। ये पत्थर तो ऊपर जैन था ना।
हाँ।
दोनों ऐसा थे। अभी ये टूट के गिर के 7 years ये हो गया। हाँ, टूट के गिर गया मैडम।
मस्त था। Finally found some shade, and this is the first ticketed monument. There are 3 or 4 monuments that you get to visit for a ticket of 35 rupees if you buy online and 40 rupees if you prefer a paper ticket from here. We of course got the online tickets. I am sitting and my very enthusiastic parents went looking. I see them coming back where they are. I don't know if you can see them. I think that is the Lotus Mahal. And the same ticket will also be valid at the Vitthal temple. Tapa?
एंट्रेंस है
Okay, okay.
ये वाला, वो वाला है। साथ में कौन राम जी ने, बाद में लक्ष्मण जी ने, हनुमान जी ने, बाद में सुग्रीव ने।
हाँ.
उधर मीट हुआ सो प्लेस भी वही है। मीट होते उधर चिंता किए थे मैडम,
Okay.
सीता मैया को लेके गए थे ना
हाँ.
उस टाइम पे, उसको है ना चिंतामणि मठ बोलते हैं। बाद में इधर आगे में एक ये वाली का मास्क है, इधर ऊपर दिखता है, मगर वो नॉर्थ साइड से उधर इधर दिखाता है। मैं आपको इधर ही दिखा देता हूँ।
I think a lot of you will resonate with me when I say that as adults, as we experience new experiences and feelings and try out new places and food, we always somehow want our parents to experience the best of it. I always wanted my parents to experience the Coracle ride. I am just glad that at least my mother showed up her courage to experience this, and I am sure she loved it.
वो स्टोन पे, पत्थर पे, तो उसको तारा देवी पर्वत भी बोलते हैं।
अच्छा अच्छा।
तो अभी तक तपस्या करते हैं। तो श्री रामकृष्ण देव राय का मंदिर है। श्री रामकृष्ण देव राय को 64 कला रहता है, 64 रूप चेंज कर देना कला रहते हैं। तो लोगों ने उसका कला देख के उनके समाधि पे 64 पिलर्स बनाए।
अच्छा।
पानी के अंदर।
You demo? The Katuri boat or the coracle ride over the Tungabhadra river, where time moves differently but this time a little faster. The most touristy things to do at Hampi is to visit the stone chariot, what you also see on the 50 rupees note. It's a structure that resembles motion yet has never moved. It is carved from stone with a precision that feels almost impossible. This stillness is made iconic. আসছে আওয়াজ। One of the biggest worries while traveling with elderly people is the commute and the ease of it. And everywhere that I have been in South India, I have seen that there are avenues for all age groups to experience every experience with ease. There are stretchers and wheelchairs and platforms made for all age groups to be comfortable and experience the beauty of South. While Hampi has a lot of places to visit sunset in its full glory, our guide told us that Malyavanta Hills would be the best place for us that day. According to legend, the Malyavanta Hill is where Lord Ram once waited, and so we did for the day to end and the sunset to amaze us. Hampi has a few very nice sunset points where you have to basically trek up to see the sunset, and we couldn't. So we've come to this very pretty place. It's called Malyavanta Hills, and there is a Shiva shrine here, and right behind it is a place where you can see the entire valley. The sun is still up in the sky, but it is going to set in a few, I think it will set in the next 30 minutes or so. The charge is dying, but the heart is very happy. Today is when we have our train in the night. We've checked out from our hotel. We'll cover whatever is left of Hampi and then head out for the station. But before that, I think we're going to cross the Tungabhadra and go towards the northern side. Now we've come to another temple of ruins. This landscape is shaped over millions of years, long before temples, kings, or stories. And then in the 14th century, a city rose here, vast, wealthy, and powerful. Today, it's quiet, but not empty. Now we will look at the north of Hampi. Across the river, Hampi just changes itself. This side is quieter, slower, and definitely less defined. Our day 2 of Hampi trip started with the Anjaneya Hill. 575 steps to the hills, it is believed to be the birthplace of Lord Hanuman. This hill carries both effort and meaning. There are 580 plus steps. I missed doing this last time as well. Not sure if I'll be able to finish the entire thing this time. Unfortunately, your girl gave up halfway, joined her hands and prayed till wherever I could reach, hoping to come back someday fitter. Our lunch was at this insanely beautiful restaurant in the middle of this plantation. I was mesmerized. It felt almost like one of those Bollywood movie scenes. Another temple, one more glimpse of the river, one more glimpse of that rock and that mountain and that beautiful Hampi scenery. You can just never have enough of this place, and you would always wish that you have more time, just a little more time. Our day 2 sunset was at the Tungabhadra riverbank on our way to the station, saying goodbye to Hampi this time and thanking Hampi for all of these memories. to appreciate the cleanliness of the AC waiting rooms at Hospet Junction while we waited for our train. Empires rise, cities fall, but something about Hampi still remains. Maybe not in the stones, but in the way it makes you slow down and just be. Thank you for coming along on this one. See you on the next road.